Listen, I'm absolutely fine with it. It's you that got an issue with my age.
You keep bringing it up, mate.
You just brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. Your face brought it up. Guys, how you been? How have you been? How have you fucking been? How have you been? And more importantly, how have I been? I've been all right, mate. How are you? Good, man. Good.
You're on your own today. Can someone come and help me, please?
No, gang. We haven't had much luck with the appeal.
Keep sharing, please.
We want Rag and Bone Man on the show. Please. I love his music so much. I just want to...
See, even the ghost had a go. What was that?
That was the heater falling on the floor.
Oh. Listen, guys, we need to get Rag and Bone Man.
Fixed it.
You like Bob the Builder over there.
I tell you why.
You're doing it again.
I tell you why we need to get Rag and Bone Man on here, right? Because the studio's got no fucking heating, and we're scrimping and scraping the barrel to make this work, and we need some help. Rory, please, mate, please, fucking help us.
Rory, please come and.
It's a sinking ship, mate.
I don't think any of this is going to encourage him on.
No. Well, it might do.
No.
He might be thinking to himself, I've done everything. I'm a multi-million selling artist. I've travelled the world. I've duetted with Pink. I've done, what more is there to complete in my life? I live in an amazing house. I've got an amazing girlfriend. I've got an awesome family. I know he likes a bit of a with me. Mate, imagine the scene. Me and you just sparking up. Me and you just, you know, is that too far? That was too far. No, that was unnecessary. I don't want to blow him off. Oh no, it's gone down now. Help me. KAZ, help me, I'm sinking. KAZ, help! I've gone down! No, wrong one. Ooh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mate, you died 20 deaths then. That wasn't one death, that was 20 deaths.
Gang, come on, tag this clip, tag Mr. Rag and Bone Man in, Rory in, tag him in, let's get him on the show so we can get some heating.
So we can get, I know, I've even got my gilet on today.
Oh no, the heating's worked a little bit, we've got no condensation today.
There's no breath today. So please, Rory, please come and say hello. Just a cup of tea, 10 minutes, that's all we need. And Dan might actually put the heating on then and make it a bit warmer.
Maybe.
If I burned it.
Maybe. But you'll get the warmth from the blunts. So everyone wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody.
Okay.
Do you reckon he would mind if I played my guitar version of his song?
I think he'd be honoured. I think
Do you
he'd
think?
love it.
I've been learning his song on guitar.
I'm not going to sing. He has to sing with you.
100%. I'm not going to sing.
I will.
Do you think I like to sing when there's no one else in the room and nobody can hear except for these losers?
Listen,
guys,
what you lot don't actually know, right, is what he does is when he's on screen and he sings, he makes it sound the way it sounds. When he's in the car, he can do a Whitney. No. He can belt out fucking everything, right? So don't be fooled by this. Do not be fooled. Please make sure he sings with Rag and Bone. Have it as a speciality. He has to sing.
I will show you how good my Whitney Houston is.
Yes!
Right? I will show you how good my Whitney Houston is. I've just got to wait for the internet to load. Right, hold on.
Which one are we doing? Or you doing?
Oh, well, you'll get involved now, are you?
No.
Hold on. Let's get some Whitney. Can you keep talking while this loads?
Okay. The favourite one we belt out as the carpool karaoke is I Have Nothing.
I have nothing. That one.
Nothing.
Right. Okay.
Nothing.
How do you spell Whitney? Is it WH?
Yeah.
It's not loading. Oh,
anyway. She's there,
I had to press enter.
He's got so kerfuffed.
I forgot how to use a computer. Right. Yeah, but I do like this one.
Okay, but you do sound better on the other one.
Wasn't it playing?
I don't know.
Hold up.
What would you do?
Get up off my feet, stop making bad excuses.
What would you do?
I don't want my baby to go through what I went through.
What would you do?
Why isn't it working?
I don't know why it's not working. We might have to completely cut this piece out.
Right. Will this one work? No. None of them are loading.
That one, number 4. Now, if you went into my Spotify, it's downloaded and it's there.
Right, it's not there. It's not loading.
It's not loading.
Right, should we try YouTube?
Yeah.
Right, let's try YouTube.
Good old YouTube. You find everything on YouTube.
We can edit this bit out. It's all right.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Going on forever.
Right. I have nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, it's now working on Spotify.
Oh, amazing.
Right, are we ready?
If you get the words up, then you'll know the words. You know the words? You know. Oh, yeah, you know the words.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Do I know the words?
Yes, you do. Am I singing with you? No.
Of course fucking not. This is my show.
Go for it.
Share my life, take me for who I am, 'cause I'll never change.
It's like she's in the room. It's like she's in the room.
Take my arms. Wrong words. I didn't know the lyrics.
Come on, you.
It's more
Professional.
than you are.
And everything that you do.
Are we ready?
Ready?
I don't really have to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I will
Hold it back again.
this passion inside. It's run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. I don't want to hide anymore. Say it right out if you dare. Must I imagine you there?
Don't walk
Away from me.
I have nothing.
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 If I don't have
Have
you. Go on, boy.
Mr. Raggamay Man, please come on.
I don't think he will after
Of
that.
course he won't. Oh, God. Right, on to proper news.
We are proper delusional.
on to proper news. I have something to talk about.
Okay.
It's fucking lung infection.
We both had it. Oh.
We had a bit of a problem on the drive to work this morning.
Oh, mate, when I tell you we had a bit of a problem, nobody was going fast enough.
Right, let me paint the scene, the context.
Please do.
We're coming through the back end of Heathfield because the roadworks at the moment in the high street are fucking ridiculous, Heathfield. It's outrageous. There's three traffic lights on the same road.
It takes literally 20 minutes to get through.
It's fucking absurd.
Insane.
And then with the school run as well.
That's 45
Oh
minutes.
my Christ. Oh my Christ. Do you know what? There's two audiences that need to retake their driving licence. People over 70
Yeah.
and mums in cars. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with mums in cars?
They drive too slowly. Oh, in their fucking BMW X5 or their 400 grand Land Rover going, I'm going to do the speed limit. I don't want my baby to die. You're in a fucking tank, love. You're in a fucking tank. Nothing can kill you in there. Do you know what I mean? Driving a Range Rover at fucking 20 miles an hour.
Well,
Twin turbo, mate!
this morning we had a Porsche Cayenne Sport
GTS
in
GTS,
right?
doing 21 mile an hour in a 40.
It literally was, right? And we were sat in the car, and I just literally, I either sing or I look out the window and we just chill. I just enjoy the drive, don't I?
Yeah,
right?
well, I had some beef to sort
Well,
out.
he's having an absolute fucking epi, right?
We have some beef. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I
It's
need to
okay.
I need to lay the context. 'Cause people
Please
here are
do.
going to be thinking, "Oh, he's a dangerous driver." Fuck off. So we pulling down the road, and he's doing 21 in a 40,
Yes.
and he did this for about a minute. Right,
Yeah.
we're driving down, and I'm doing 21. I didn't know whether it'd be in first or second gear. It was mental.
Whereas
So I
he had
gave
the
him a,
lovely automatic that he did.
I gave him a little friendly beep, and I went, "Come on, mate, let's go." Nice and polite.
Yeah, you weren't shouting.
Nice and polite. I went, "Beep beep." Come on, mate, let's go. Thinking maybe he'd forgotten it was a bloke, which is rare. Thinking he,
No, it's not. I've seen you.
thinking that maybe he'd forgotten to change gear. He might have been talking to his child. There were no kids in the car. There
wasn't even a child
No,
in the car.
no. There was nobody. He was. I don't know what the fuck would happened.
He was on his way to Waitrose.
And then after I gave him the little friendly beep to a little reminder to go forward, he slowed down.
Even slower. He went even slower, right? So I've sat there and I by this point he's beeped and I've gone, what's going on? And he's gone,
He's doing 21 in the 40.
he's doing 21 in the 40. And I've gone, oh. And I've gone to continue a conversation. He's gone, hang on, Kaz.
By this point, we're at the traffic lights and he's staring at me in the rearview mirror. So I'm staring back and I'm thinking, come on, mate. Give me an excuse.
And he's gone, hang on, Kaz.
Give me a fucking excuse.
I'm just staring him out, right?
Hold on, Kaz. I haven't finished.
Yeah, it was literally that, right? So to this, I turn around and absolutely piss myself. I'm going to cut to the clip and you tell me if this is it now. Oh, God, I hate her.
It was exactly like that, wasn't it?
It's just that. Hold on, Gav. I haven't finished. It's crying.
Oh, if you drive a Cayenne GTS, you can't do 21 in a 40. I'm sorry, it's against the fucking law. It's dangerous driving. Slow drivers are dangerous drivers. No, Dan, fast drivers are dangerous. No, they're not. Fast drivers are confident drivers. I can't stand it, mate. I can't stand it. I've got no time for it.
This is my
I won't allow it.
every morning trip to work with you. Can I drive tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
Yeah, I don't think you should drive
In 5 years' time, I'm going to have a heart
mate,
attack. I can see it happening.
Don't say that.
I can see it happening.
Then what? Then where will I be?
Well, then it'll be the KAZ Wheeler show.
No, then I'll be the gas wheeler show. Then I'll be sat in Bora Bora going silly twat.
I told him not to argue.
Told him not to fucking get too excited.
Oh, I can believe
And
it.
I'll be there going, oh, Dan, I'll just have a mojito for you.
Now, talking about losers and dickheads and cunts.
Oh, what have I done now?
Skype.
Oh, fucking don't start with
What has
Skype.
happened with Skype? Guys, do you remember back in the day, and I'm
It's
talking,
the best thing in the world.
I'm talking less than 2 years ago.
Talking COVID before COVID.
Before
it started.
COVID, it was Skype. It
Yeah.
was like, do you want to have a Skype? If you want to have a video call, it was a verb. It was a, oh, let's jump on and let's do a Skype. Do you
Yeah.
want to Skype? Do you want to Skype this
Yeah,
afternoon?
I'll have Skype,
Do you want to Skype this evening? I'll just go and Skype my mum and dad. It was a fucking doing word. It was a thing. I don't know what
It
the
was
difference
like a
between a
Zoom,
noun
wasn't it?
and an adjective and a descriptive word is, but it was that thing. You would
Everybody
say
knew what it
Skype.
was.
And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
Prime Skype territory.
Yeah. And Zoom arrived.
And then all of a sudden Zoom came out there.
Zoomed in.
Zoom zoomed in.
Zoom zoomed in.
And Zoom have taken over.
Because Skype is shit.
Well, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm going to defend them. The actual application is okay. It's a
Yeah.
bit slow.
It's not as good as
It's
Zoom.
not as good as Zoom.
But Zoom have done this thing now, haven't they? Where you can only have 40 minutes.
Oh, it's fucking
And you're
ridiculous.
like, I mean, they've always had it.
Yeah.
But they never really honoured it. They never kicked you out.
Well,
Now
it was
they
in
kick
COVID.
you out.
Yeah, now they've got to
Now
charge
they
you.
kick you out if you don't
And it's
pay.
ridiculous, right? After 40 minutes, they kick you off. 5 minutes later, you get another 40 minutes again.
It just doesn't make
It's
sense.
like, why are you making me...
Or you just log in on someone else's email.
What,
Straight back in.
Zoom need to sort their shit out. And Skype, if whoever the marketing managing director is, they need to be fired. I mean, Skype had an opportunity.
Would you go that far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I owned Skype
Yeah.
and during the COVID pandemic we didn't gain market share, I'm firing the team.
No, do you know what? They were
the number one
had it.
video conference company. They had
Yeah.
it all.
They had it all.
They had the whole market share, and now they've got fuck all, and Zoom
But
have taken
Teams
it
have
all.
come in as well, and that's done a
Oh,
little.
Teams is a poor man's Zoom.
Yeah, Team.
I'm not
It's
interested.
awful, now. But what I'm saying is, this instead of like being the leader of it, they let the others creep around them. Poor management.
Terrible management, terrible marketing. I think Skype are owned by Microsoft.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm right. I think I'm right there. I think you have to sign in with your Microsoft ID.
Wow.
Shocking from Microsoft, if I'm honest. First they let Apple take over,
Oh.
and then they let the Mac take over, and now Zoom have taken over. Shoddy.
Do you think they're really not playing the game?
I don't know what happened, but Skype, if it was Skype, and now it's who?
Like the other day, we got kicked off Zoom and you were like, download Skype, and I was like, what?
Yeah, what's Skype?
What the fuck's Skype?
That's so 2019.
Yeah, what the hell? Like my Mac even went, are you sure?
Are you sure? We've got Zoom, we've got Teams,
We've got all these
FaceTime.
really great
Are you
things.
sure you want Skype?
Are you sure Skype's where you want to go with this, Kaz? Because we've seen your browser history.
Have you ever been surfing?
Oh, mate,
You love surfing,
love
don't you?
surfing.
You go down to Nuki and everything.
I do, and I've got my own longboard. I've got an 8'2" longboard.
Oh, that's what she
The
said.
most hilarious thing watching a 5'5" woman trying to carry that down to the ocean
Oh, that's what she said.
is a vision.
Does it fit?
I can get it up.
Oh, that's what she said. No, I have a bit of a trauma from surfing. I've always wanted to do it. Well, I have done it.
You've got trauma from surfing.
Hear me out. Hear me
Oh,
out.
you're going to upset me now, aren't
Now,
you?
you know what Nuki's like. It's a lovely place. I went down
Beautiful.
there when I was 17.
Do you know we've got a new key in Wales as well?
16, sorry. Huh?
There's a new key in Wales as well.
No, it's near Cornwall.
No, there's two.
No, there's one.
No, there's not. There's a new key in Wales.
There's
as well.
one. How do you
Google.
spell it?
I don't know. I'd have to Google.
It's probably some Welsh version of it.
But there's a new key in Wales.
It's probably spelled BM4.
There's a new key.
Nuki.
No, it's spelled the same. It's new key. Google it. Have a little look.
Nuki.
There's a new key in Wales and there's a new key in Cornwall. There's two.
Well, I'm referring to the proper Nuki.
Oh.
The one in Cornwall, not
The
the
Welsh one is equally as
not the
beautiful.
copycat one.
If you live in New Key in Wales, well done. It's beautiful.
You done?
No.
So I went to Nuki with my two friends when I was 16 and they were 18.
Okay.
Right? And I hadn't hit puberty at 16. Still had no pubes. My voice had only just kind of broken. I had no facial hair. So it was difficult for me to get into places because
You wouldn't got in the
I still
pubs.
looked 16, right? But there's a couple of places. Well, there was back in the day. We're talking 20 years
But
ago.
how tall were you at that age?
16, I must have been about 5'11", maybe 6 foot.
So
up
you
a
didn't
push.
look like a 15-year-old then?
Well, I did because I had
Oh.
I had none of this fucking gorgeousness.
None of that beautiful shape.
I
Chiseled
didn't
jaw.
have this chiseled jaw, this incredible beard with these pearly blue eyes back then. Well, I had the eyes. I just didn't have anything else.
I
So
just had the
we
eyes.
get down to Nuki. It's a 4-day weekend, Friday to the Monday, and we thought we'd go surfing on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Okay.
Guess what month it was? It was the last
February?
weekend in January,
Oh, I was going to say, no one touches the water till Feb.
and we were camping. Yeah, because it was cheaper, obviously. So there's 3 of us: me, my mate Joe, and my mate Matt. Who
So
were
you were all in one sleeping bag,
so we're
keeping each
all
other
in
warm.
one. We were all in one tent, mate. The smell from that tent on Monday was horrific. We abandoned the tent. It was that bad.
I can imagine.
We abandoned the tent. Anyway. Oh, and the one. I think it was the Sunday. It must have been the Sunday night. Joe pulled somebody, brought her back to the tent while me and Matt were in there. So it was like 2 a.m. We were asleep. We hear Joe come in. Then we hear a girl's voice. She gets in sleeping bag. They start having rumpy pumpy while 2 men are in the side. It's the weirdest thing
Did
in
you
the
just
world.
lie there like, I'm not
We
here?
just laid there. In fact, I looked at Matt. We made eye contact. And I was like, "Do you want to?"
No, you never.
So anyway, the Saturday we go surfing. Right, we go down to the Nuki beach. Well, a beach in Nuki, and there's this shack hut where you can rent the boards from.
Yeah.
Right, and the guy was like, "Do you want a wetsuit and still a dry suit, whatever it is?" And I was like, "No, we'll be fine. It's only a bit of cold water." And he was like,
It's fucking freezing, boys.
It's pretty cold, mate." And I was like, "No, I'll be fine."
So you didn't have a rash vest, you didn't have a full
None of
winter
that.
suit, you had no boots,
Just the
you had no
board.
gloves, you had no
None,
helmet,
nothing.
no head.
Just the board. Just the board, right?
In January.
In January in Nuki.
Oh.
Yeah, 16.
Do you know what? I'm getting cold just thinking about it.
Right. So again, I'm prepubescent. Right. The voice has only just come in. As I've spoken about before, I didn't get pubes until I was 18. My dick didn't start growing until I was 18. Like nothing started until I was 18.
Well, I waited till the time was right.
Didn't get the beard until I was 24. Like, it was mental. It was just a terrible time in my life. And
made up for it now, though, aren't you?
oh, massively. Yeah. So we get on the board. Matt's got one. Joe's got one. We're paddling out there. None of us know how to surf. Right, but we're trying and we're falling over. We're trying and we're falling over. Anyway, after about 15 minutes, we are all frozen to the core. We can barely. I
Can't even move to get out the
couldn't
water.
even open my hands.
And that glory when he's trying to
feet.
swim.
So I said to the boys, "Look, I'm going to go for one more try.
Yeah.
Watch me. I'm going for
Oh,
it."
no.
Right. So Joe and Matt are on the beach. They're wrapping up and getting dressed and everything. I'm on the board, and this monster wave comes. Half a foot.
It was like, it was like,
and I'm paddling, and I stand up on it, and I must have stood up for about 2 seconds, maybe.
You got up,
but I got up and I found that balance, and then I fucking lost it. And unbeknownst to me, my swimming shorts had split.
Unbeknownst to me.
Unbeknown. Do you want me to keep repeating it? Yeah. Unbeknown to me.
You said unbeknownst to me.
Yeah, as in the plural version of it. Unbeknownst to me.
Okay, I've never heard that.
It's before. A word. Don't panic.
I've never heard it before.
Unbeknown to myself, my shorts had split from the top of the waistband all the way under and up to the top of the next waistband.
So they were literally like
completely apart. Everything was hanging out. Right? But because it was -1, I didn't know the difference between the air temperature and the water temperature.
No, you wouldn't.
So I didn't know.
And you wouldn't have had any
So I jump off the board. I see Joe and Matt start laughing, and I'm thinking, it's because I've just fallen off the board.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get the board under the arm, and I start walking out, and then they both start pointing and laughing. And I'm like, what is so funny? And I look down, and my penis has decided to go inside for the winter. Right, like complete guys, you have no idea, right? Unless you've got a penis, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But it was like, nope, it's too cold. We're not coming in. It had completely gone in.
Was it like that picture that went round on old
with the
Facebook
baby?
With the baby, yeah.
It was worse than that.
Put that up and show it.
No, we can't. We can't. Google man, baby, wife, micropenis. Facebook. It'll be on there somewhere.
Yeah. Clear your search history after that, because that sounds so dodgy.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There was this woman who sent her friend a photo of their newborn baby. They were in bed, just chilling on a Sunday with a newborn baby, and she's got it on the lap. She's taking a photo like this, and her husband's in the background, and unfortunately he's naked, and unfortunately he has micropenis, and it's clear to see amongst the bush of his hair. And she didn't know.
And
she sent it to her mate, who immediately put it on Facebook.
Why would you do that? What a bitch.
Well, a micropenis is quite funny.
Oh, mate, if I'd done that to you, you'd never ever done that.
Well, no, of course not. Particularly if I just come out of -1 water.
Exactly, you wouldn't speak to me again.
So I'm traumatised because the laughing, that affected me.
No, I never.
The pointing affected me.
No, it never.
No, it didn't really. But still, traumatic.
Very traumatic.
Yeah.
I thought you
haven't been surfing since.
Do you know, I literally thought you were going to say, I got up on the board and I got knocked off by this big wave and I got into a washing machine situation and and I didn't know whether up was down. And
no, my tiny willy was on display.
I'm so sorry. Did I tell you what my last surf instructor said to me?
We had a bloke down here a few years ago with a tiny willy.
No.
No, right.
No. We were out on the board and he kept saying to me, you need to really spread your arms and to paddle out, right?
Are you wearing a bikini or something? Is that why he said it?
No, I wasn't.
Spread your arms and now bounce up and down. That's how you surf.
I had a wetsuit on, okay?
Right.
And he said, you've got really short arms. For a woman.
You do have short arms.
I do have. I got little, what they call them, reptile arms.
Okay, stumps.
Little thing. And he said, "You've got really short arms for a woman, and this is why you're struggling to paddle out a bit." And my reaction to that, mate, was, "It's not the arms that's getting in the way; it's the baps." It's not the arms. Can you imagine short arms?
You've got short arms and massive knockers. When you do a press up, your press up's like this.
Yeah, it's like literally not even. Don't even lift them off the floor. So you can imagine trying to surf.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
I can imagine.
It's difficult, but I can still do it.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
But I love that. Can we go in the summer?
As long as I'm wearing Y fronts, boxers, and a wetsuit.
We'll get you a wetsuit.
Yeah, I'm not going through that again. And it's 34 degrees Celsius.
So it's not like...
No, because then it's flapping all over the place and it's fine. Guys, if you have a surf story trauma, be sure to let us know in the comments.
There's a lot of my friends on here who will have...
Did you just interrupt me again?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
We will read out the best comment and feature it on the next episode.
That's a real good plan.
Now, we have a prank phone call coming up.
We do.
We're calling your mate Kelly.
We are.
So sorry, Kelly.
So, Kel, I'm apologising profusely before this. I know this is going to be comedy gold because she is possibly one of the funniest women I know.
Because she's gullible.
Because she's funny.
Funny.
Love you, Kel.
Guys, enjoy this clip.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, love, you okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, sorry, you were on a loo, were you?
I was, sorry.
That's all right. Number 1 or number 2?
Only one.
Only one. Oh, fair play. You've done your morning dues then. Right, I can't stay on the phone long, but I've got a quick favour to ask of you.
Okay.
It's really exciting, but I need your help, okay?
Okay.
Right. Well, you know I've been working away for quite some time, yeah? And I just thought, well, I want to come back home, really, to be a bit closer to the family and stuff. So I've applied for Bro Radio.
Yeah.
And they're gonna they want someone as a reference, and I was hoping I could put you down.
Yeah, of course you can.
Is that okay? Would you be able to like sort of big me up a bit and
Yeah.
Is that okay? Well,
Yeah.
Well,
why?
this was yesterday that I had a video call with them, so they may ring you a bit today. So can you keep an eye on your phone just in case they do today?
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant. Oh, thanks, Kel. I can't stay on the phone long.
That's all right.
You're a ledge. Thank you.
And Kelly back.
She better bloody answer this time.
Hello.
Hi, is that Kelly?
Yeah, speaking.
Kelly, hi, it's Sammy here from Bro FM. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. You?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Do you have a few seconds to have a chat?
Yeah, of course.
I had a video call with Karen Barrett. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Karen Barrett yesterday. She's thinking about joining the team, and she's put you down as a personal reference. And I just wondered whether or not I could ask a few questions.
Yeah, carry on.
How do you know Karen?
She's a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay. And how long have you guys been friends?
Oh, gosh. A few years.
Oh, okay. Just a couple of years.
Well, no, I would say about 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a bit longer.
Oh, awesome. Great. And what's her work ethic like?
Really good. She works away from home, and I think she'd like to be home more so she can spend with her family than away a lot.
Oh, okay. You sound like you're from Wales, where Karen is.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Do you like Gavin and Stacey? I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, brilliant. Any family obligations that I should be aware about at all?
Not as I know of.
Oh,
no,
brilliant.
I know. No.
Great. She's requested a car parking space with her name on it, which I'll be honest is not a usual request that I would get from an interview. Is she a bit of a diva in general?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to know. And do you know if she has any fears at all? Anything she's scared of?
Not what I can recall of, no.
Oh, brilliant. Great. So she's quite fearless.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
She's willing to do anything, our Karen is.
Oh, really? Anything?
Well, to a certain extent.
Oh, okay. That's good. And time management is a big part of this role. Is she good at keeping time?
Oh, yeah, she is.
Does she have a watch?
Yeah, she's got a smartwatch.
Oh, okay, great. And is she good with money? Any history of bankruptcy at all?
Oh, gosh, no. She's really good with money.
Oh,
and she likes
fantastic.
to help people out if she can.
Oh, does she? That's nice. What does she do?
Well, if you're struggling, she'd offer to help you. She's really good.
Oh, lovely. And is she trustworthy?
Very trustworthy.
Do you trust her?
Oh, yeah, I trust her with my life.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's nice to hear. And is she ill at all? Is she ill? We've had a couple of people in the team who phone in sick on a Monday, that type of drama. Does she phone in sick as often, do you know? Is she quite healthy?
She's healthy. If she's poorly, she'll still come to work.
Oh, that's good to know. What, and infect everyone?
Well, not if she's infective, no.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Just a couple of last questions, mate. Sometimes I have to go and pick up my kids on a Friday afternoon, and I might ask Karen to just watch them in the office while I go and pick their mum up. Is she good with kids?
Oh, yeah, she's brilliant with kids.
Any history of paedophilia at all?
Oh, gosh, no.
Oh, good. Is she a risk taker?
In what way?
Well, does she like to take risks? Does she do skydiving, bungee jumping?
Oh, yes. Yeah, she do stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic. Oh, that's good to know. And just two last questions. What's the funniest story you can tell me about her?
Gosh. She just laughs, to be honest with you. She likes to be Nessa. I don't know if she's told you this.
Who's Nessa?
Off Gavin and Stacey.
No way.
Oh, yeah, she likes to be Nessa, and she's really funny when she's Nessa, so, yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
She's like Nessa.
Oh, fantastic. Now, I'm a bit of a boob man. Does she have a decent pair at all?
Well, yeah, but I don't know why you really need to know that. I knew it was you all along.
Kelly, mate, you are the friend of the century.
Oh, babe! I'm so sorry we put you through that.
I knew you were. I knew. As soon as I heard his voice, I thought, I know you.
Oh, I love you so much, girl.
I love how you were so good right up until the end. I was like, I'm a boob guy. Does she have a good pair?
I don't know what that's got to do with you.
She does. Like, I was thinking, what you
Kelly, mate, thank you so much. You are the friend of the century.
I love you, babes. Thank you so
do?
much.
You're welcome.
See you later,
Bye,
mate.
babe.
Oh, what a friend. What a friend. Oh. Ah!
She made me really want to cry.
Oh, what a lovely friend.
Lovely. I knew she would be.
Lovely friend.
I knew. Oh, that was hilarious.
We
What's
all
it
need
got to
friends
do
like
with you?
that. What's it got to do with you? I was like, I know.
I love her. Oh.
Oh, guys, we hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll catch you in the next one. Let's share it.
That you can feel any other emotion than hate.
I'm loving you right now.
It doesn't feel like that.
Feelings aren't real. Feelings are a reaction to a perceived wound that's never been healed.
Got emotional there, didn't he? One more time.
That you can feel any other emotion than hate.
I'm loving you right now.
It doesn't feel like that.
Feelings aren't real. Feelings are a reaction to a perceived wound that's never been healed.
It's brilliant.
It is, but I also don't agree.
Well, you don't have to agree. He's a therapist. Feelings aren't real. Feelings are what you manifest inside you based on outside influence. So if I slap you across the face right now, your feelings would be anger and rage or whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
But those feelings aren't real. It's what you have created based on that action.
So even
You don't
like
have to
if you
feel
love
angry.
somebody, it's not real. You don't really love somebody.
It's real to you, but they're not real. Does that make sense?
I know what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, but I'm finding it hard to detach my thought process.
That's cool.
from
Once
that,
you're a bit cleverer, you'll understand. Guys, let us know.
Anyway.
Let us know what you thought about that little clip. No? feature right now. Am I the arsehole for telling my dad's girlfriend, why we don't talk, causing them to break up?
Oh, now the Reddit community have gone straight in and gone, not
controversial.
A asshole. But I think we should be the judge of that.
Let's be the judge of that. Long story short, I, 35 male, and basically been no contact with my dad since I was like 22. Sorry, I've been in contact with my dad since I was 2. 22 is quite a luxury, mate. I'm not gonna lie. He will text every now and then, which I will normally just ignore. Sounds like your problem. He has been seeing his new girlfriend about a year and a half now, and for whatever reason decides to show up for once to his grandson's first birthday. This is terribly written.
It is.
My sister's kid, not mine. He brought his girlfriend with him to introduce to the family.
Now, I'm a smoker, and she is, I should say. Bad habit, I know. So I announced was going to be outside for
horrendously
really bad,
written.
Isn't it?
Horrendously
for
written.
a few minutes, and she followed suit.
If only someone did their research and read the Am I the Arsehole before we selected it.
Oh, I did read it. I didn't. We got to talking, and she asked why myself and my sister don't talk to my dad or ever reach out. I told her exactly why. When we were kids, my dad would either be at work or golfing and basically left our mother to raise us. He makes good money, 150k a year now. At the time...
At the time now, even more.
At the time now, this is terrible.
Terribly written. But so for context, for 22 years of this guy's life, his dad provided for him, protected him, worked his arse off for him, and in his spare time played a bit of golf.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds like he had quite a stressful job to be in that amount of money.
What abuse this boy has had, this poor boy.
Yeah.
This poor rich kid of 150 grand a year salary.
Yeah, I had to delay college until I was 25.
Fuck you, I can't stand this kid already.
Because I was considered a dependent and a FAFSA student. It's an American
For student
term.
loan purposes.
Yeah. Goes to your parents' income. So I qualified for 0 loans and my dad offered 0 help.
Okay.
So I got a job after high school and moved out, supported myself until I was 18, went back to college at 25 and graduated with debt, but it's manageable. I told her at no point has he ever offered any support to myself or my sister emotionally or financially, and that he was a cheapskate that cares more about himself than his own family.
Didn't offer any support to myself, to my sister, emotionally or financially, except for the first 22 years of your life. Now, to my surprise, she had already started noticing these characteristics of my father, and hearing what I had to say just confirmed everything for her. They broke up a few days later after she called him a deadbeat dad and a cheapskate. My father has been blowing up my phone, calling me an entitled arsehole and saying I was an adult and should have been capable of doing it on my own, which I did at 18 with no help. He said I had no right to say that and told him maybe if I had been a father, I wouldn't have needed to. Am I the arsehole for airing my grievances to my dad's now ex-girlfriend? Yes.
He got involved in someone else's business, didn't
100%. 100%. So what I'm reading from this is a father who earned 150 grand a year, which takes a lot of effort to do, raised 2 kids, and because he supported them, because he provided for the family and protected them, the kid's pissed off because his dad wasn't around that much because he was providing and protecting. And this kid is an entitled cunt because just like everybody else at 18, we have to go and fend for ourselves. Mm-hmm. That's the way it works, kiddo.
Life, isn't it?
It's the way it works. 18, you're an adult, you go and earn your own salary. I was 17 when I had to go and fend for myself. Yep. So I've got no sympathy for this kid. No sympathy at all. He can't look at perspective. He doesn't see it from his dad's perspective. Like I just don't see how terrible this father was. The guy hasn't mentioned any physical abuse. The guy hasn't mentioned any emotional abuse, which I assume you would do if you were going to air all the dirty laundry. So his dirty laundry is, my rich dad stopped giving me money at 18. Go fuck yourself, mate. Go fuck yourself.
So I don't understand why the new girlfriend has gone down the road of he's a deadbeat dad. Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I have no idea. And I don't know why his girlfriend has taken this little shit's word as gospel either. No. He's obviously emotionally immature. He's got a gripe because he had to go and live life like the rest of us have to. Oh, I've just got no time for people like this. You know, I've just got no time.
There's people and families in crisis who didn't have 150k a year to even in a lifetime, probably.
Generally, people don't get the privilege to go to college.
Exactly. I know. It's insane. He's just whining.
He's just whining.
He's a whiny little bitch.
He's a whiny little bitch. He's a little bitch.
It's a whiny little witch.
No nipple long teddy bitch. Oh, God. Thanks, Kevin. I've got no time for people like this. Yeah. Like, what else is he going to... my dad doesn't tuck me into bed anymore at 25.
What are they saying in the comments, Dan? Because I can't believe that they've deemed him as not an arsehole.
How have they deemed him as not the arsehole?
Yeah, he's not an arsehole. Right. Are we missing something?
Hold my beer, Reddit. Not the arsehole, you told the truth. If you wanted you to tell a different story, you should have lived a different life.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know who you are, but those are the words I needed to hear from my own parenting. You're the best. This warmed my heart. I'm so glad you're willing to take ownership and possible learn to do something different. We can learn to be better parents. I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with Reddit people sometimes. I'm convinced the Reddit community is stay-at-home, single...
people. People in their house. Just people in their house not got a life. Or any reality or any experience
toxic cunts.
In life.
No experience in life.
No experience.
The dad has raised his son to be able to live to 25. That's an achievement in itself. Yeah. But also provided a decent salary for the family for the first 18 years of his life. Mm-hmm. I literally cannot understand how
I think there's
Reddit have deemed this as not an arsehole.
There's more going on here, though, don't you?
Well, maybe, but there's no abuse by the looks of it. There's no abuse at all.
I'm not talking abuse. I'm talking this kid has obviously got a gripe with his dad. So instead of going to his dad like a man and going, listen, can we talk about what's happened in the past? He's then gone into his new relationship, which he should never have done.
Mate, he wanted a free lunch. He wanted a handout. He didn't want to have to work. None of us want to have to fucking work. Do you know how angry I was at 16 when my mum told me I had to start paying rent? £200 of rent. No. £200 a month rent I had to start paying at 16, right? So I had to go and get a job at the local Juice's building merchants and put fucking cement into people's bags 6 hours a day. But I fucking did it.
Because you had to pay.
Because we fucking had to. Right? And if it wasn't £200 a month rent all inclusive at home, it was going to be £600 a month rent at the flat down the road.
Inclusive.
And not all inclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, what more does this kiddie want?
Well, he feels hard done by because he's had to go out and do it himself because of the lifestyle he's had. Mate, you really need to spend a day in someone's shoes who doesn't have
150 grand a year. Yeah. I've got no time for it.
I know he's walked away with no money, but you're telling me your mum didn't help you out? You're telling me that... Do you know what I mean? I don't get it.
I've got no time for it. This guy's an absolute cunt, and that's the end of this week's Am I the Arsehole? Guys, let us know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you think I'm being a bit too harsh.
Give us a cheeky little subscribe and come back for the next one.
I'll see you on the next one. More knowledge rather than comedy. Let me know what you think.
I will do.
I think I'm a white man.
You think?
Yeah.
No, do you believe?
I believe I am a white man.
Don't you know that belief is a doubt?
How is belief a doubt?
Eh?
How is belief a doubt?
Because you cannot believe something and know it.
Wait, my poor brain, wait.
Hang on.
I cannot believe it and know it.
No. And you can only believe in what you don't know.
I like that. You can only believe in what you don't know.
You don't know.
That's why you have to believe it.
Yes.
Ah.
Now, do you believe in your mother and father?
No, I know my mother and father.
Yeah.
Good man.
So, but you might believe in Jesus.
I might believe in Jesus.
Because you don't know Jesus.
I've never met him.
You can only believe in what you don't know.
True.
So know that belief is a doubt.
Believe.
Now, do you know that you are a white man? If you know that you are white, explain to me how you know this.
Okay. My mother is Portuguese and she's white. My father is Scottish with blonde and blue eyes.
And you reckon they are white?
I reckon.
All right. Listen to this conversation.
Go on, you tell.
If I get water,
yeah,
It's quite simple, innit?
Yeah.
I get a black can,
Yep.
a white one,
Yep.
a blue one, and a yellow one, and I fill them with water and seal them.
Yeah, okay.
When you look, would you see the water?
You can't see the water at all.
What would you see?
Nothing, just the white or the black.
You would see the different colors.
The different colours.
And
of
if
the
you
can.
trust those eyes of yours,
Yeah.
you're going to believe that they're different, aren't you?
I will believe that.
Until you go and fucking taste them.
Correct.
And what are you going to discover?
They're
That
all
it's
the
all just
same.
water.
All one. Oneness in diversity, we call it.
Yeah.
Now you see all these human beings that you see,
Yeah.
who believe that they are Japanese, Chinese, blacks, and whites.
Yeah.
They are the same. And if you go to any one of them, excuse me, sir, what color is your mind? You see, you hear what he said?
He doesn't know what colour his mind is.
No, go and ask a Japanese, he don't know either.
No.
Because we are spirits living in different color physical bodies. We are not our bodies. When you look with the eyes, you're not seeing me, you are seeing the body. Just like I tell you, when you look at the tins, you won't see the water, will you?
No.
So, will you look at my body and say I'm a black man? That is a program. You was programmed from birth, yeah, to believe that you are blacks and whites. But you fuck all like that. You're just a spirit in a body full of the same stinking shit.
Thank you, my friend.
Fucking awesome.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Fucking
What's
brilliant.
his name? Can we give him a little follow?
I don't have it on here, unfortunately. Just at Authentic Nick.
There we are.
But I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Belief is a doubt.
Belief is a doubt.
I believe in God. Yeah, well, you don't know it's real, but therefore it has to be a belief. Therefore, it's a doubt.
Yeah.
It's not a certainty.
Wow.
There's no fact. There's no basis. There's no definitive answer to a belief because you can't believe in what you don't know. Oh, and what you do know.
What you do know.
I thought it was fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Guys,
Right.
let me know what you think in the comments. Mine, Mr. Ben Coomber, has recently released this book, How to Live an Awesome Life. Now, I'll be honest, before I continue, I'm only... Where's my little marker? Oh, little folded pages there. I'm only 3/4 of the way... Well, more than that, 3/4 of the way through. However, I felt compelled to give a review. Now, you know Ben.
I do know.
So
Ben.
before I dive into this book, tell me who Ben is.
Will do.
And your thoughts on Ben.
So Ben is probably one of the top nutritionist guys out there. He sells some, I'm going to say awesome products, which will help you on your journey to achieve all your goals. This man gives it to you as it is. There's no sugar coating. There's no hidden ingredients. You get what it says on the tin.
Oh, I like that.
It's true.
That's nice.
It's true.
Now, for those that don't know, if you're a new follower of the show, I used to be in the fitness industry, the health and fitness industry. I was in there for about 12, 13 years. I dominated it, I'm not going to lie to you. And while I was in the industry, I became very, very good friends with Ben Coomber. Now, as far as the UK fitness experts go, you've got Ross Edgley at the top.
Yeah.
You've got James Smith up there in second place, I would say. And in the solid third place is Mr. Ben Coomber, in my opinion. What this man doesn't know about nutrition is not worth knowing. He runs another business called the BTN Academy. He also runs Fat Loss for Life, as well as his podcast, as well as his many other awesome supplements, which are amazing. We're big fans. And the protein bars are incredible. But this is his debut book that he's written himself, and he is now Amazon's #1 best-selling self-help book. Wrong one. That one.
Hey. Sorry, Ben.
Now, I've known Ben for about 10 years personally. We talk every now and then, and we've worked together on a few projects with the awesome supplements as well. And he asked me to buy his book, and he asked me to review it as well. And I thought
Didn't want much today.
I thought I'd go one step further, and I thought I'd give you guys a video testimony of the book. Now, you're probably thinking, Dan, This is just like every self-help book out there, and I'm here to tell you it's not. Now, I'm going to read out the chapters here. So we've got part 1, doing the groundwork. So what is an awesome life? The life imposter syndrome. The truth frees us all. And critical thinking. Critical thinking is an amazing skill, and I can't recommend you try it enough. Part 2 of the 11 steps to an awesome life. Step number 1, your approach to life. Step number 2, water is life, all about hydration. Step number 3, your environment is everything. Who you surround yourself will determine where you're going to go, essentially. Number 4, sleep. Essential for life,
yes.
For stress-free life, for energy, for stability. Step number 5, get organised. A big part of changing your life is self-responsibility. Yeah. Where are you going wrong in life? What do you need to fix? And this book breaks it down for you step by step, gives you things to follow to become self-accountable. Step 6, movement is medicine. We all know that exercise is king. Without it, you become weaker. With it, you are stronger. Step 7, you are what you eat. Quite literally, if you eat load of shit, you are shit. If you eat great food, you become great. Step number 8, live the lifestyle. Now, when I was in the fitness industry, I was a huge fan of lifestyle. Fad diets are fucking shit. Diets in general are shit. If you need to change in any way, changing your lifestyle is the only way that you're able to sustain it for the rest of your life. Step number 9, a spark of inspiration. There's loads of motivation in this book to give you the inspiration needed to change. Step number 10, finances, money and wealth. It doesn't just cover health and fitness. This is all about transforming your life in general. And step number 11, education is power. Feed the mind, feed the soul, and you will never go hungry. Oh, I just thought of that. Ben, you can have that for free, mate.
Yeah, there we are. But if you go to the BTN course as well, which you can all do, it will teach you everything you need to know about mindset, nutrition, and it's just an awesome place to be.
Now, like I said,
Awesome,
nice. I like it. Now, like I said, I've got a few pages left to read, so it would be premature for me to say, go buy this book, it's the best book I've ever read, because I haven't finished it. But based on this last bit that I do need to complete, I can tell you that this is one of the best books I've ever read with regards to self-improvement and changing your life. If you're struggling with anything in your life, stress, becoming overwhelmed, your social circle, motivation, you just can't be bothered to get up and go, whatever it may be, this book will give you tips and tools to succeed. It's easy for me.
To succeed.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, guys, please do go and give this a check out. I can't recommend it enough.
Where's it available, Dan?
It's available on Amazon.
Right. But we won't say the price.
We won't say that. Well, it's just a standard price. I think this cost me £10, £12, something like that. Mm-hmm. They do it on Kindle. They do it in an audio.
Why I didn't say the price because I didn't know all the others were.
They do a Kindle version. Ben has done a audio book version himself. It's his voice. And if you don't know Ben, he's a family man at heart. He's got 2 kids now, obviously a wife, a family set up, and he's all about living that awesome lifestyle. So if you need to change, if you're thinking about changing, if you need some inspiration, motivation, and some ideas on how to get started, please go and check this book out. I cannot recommend it enough. Like I said, I've known Ben for over a decade. If there's one man that can help you, it's Ben.
Ben can help.
Thanks.
You can.
So, guys, check out the link in the description. You can go and buy this directly from the link, or at least go and check out the Amazon thing. And if you get a chance to say hello to Ben, tell him I sent you.
Yeah, say hi from us.
Guys, we appreciate you, Ben. You're an absolute fucking legend, mate. I love the book. And can I have a signed copy, please?
Ooh, cheeky.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one. Legend.
I'm KAZ.
Am I the arsehole for asking my parents to either stay in a hotel or not have sex in my house while I'm home?
That's your mum and dad.
Everyone's nightmare. I'm using a throwaway because I'm honestly embarrassed by this situation.
Oh.
Growing up, my parents were very sex positive, which is great for them and my siblings. For me, not so much.
Oh.
I'm an introvert and prefer to keep my private life, well, private. Think Sheldon Cooper with less raw sex appeal.
Oh, really?
Less.
Oh, somehow I managed to meet a woman who loves me, and we started a relationship in university. When I brought her home to meet my parents, they were all over themselves saying how they were cool with us sharing a bed in their house. We hadn't been together yet. I was mortified, and my girlfriend at the time couldn't stop blushing. We stayed in my room, but just for sleep.
This guy needs some testosterone injections.
Do you know what this reminds me of straight off the back? Meet the fuckers.
We have been married for a few years now, and we are comfortable with each other, and our intimate life is healthy for us. We just had our first child, and my parents asked if they could visit to meet their grandbaby. We said sure.
The first night, though, was terrible. The bed in the guest room isn't even up against a sharing wall, and we could hear everything. I don't want to hear everything. I don't want to hear anything. My wife thinks I'm being ridiculous, and that it's lovely that a married couple in their 50s still has that attraction and energy.
I talked to them in the morning before I left work and asked if they could please not do that in my home, or they could at least do it when I'm not around. They said I'm being a prude, and that isn't how they raised me. I said that I was allowed to feel how I did in my own home. So I said if they want to do that, they can stay in a hotel or do it when I'm not home. He's a proper prude.
I know. They are staying with my brother, who lives in the same city as I do. He called me up to say I was being a dick, imposing rules on my parents that they didn't have for us. I told him to mind his own business. Now my sisters are calling me the same reason. I'm thinking of just blocking them all. I think I have the right to be comfortable in my own home. Am I the arsehole?
Look, right, if you're in a room and there's 7 people there and all 7 people are calling you a dickhead, you don't think you're a dickhead, you're the dickhead.
You're a dickhead.
Right? Not everyone is wrong, right? And let's call a spade a spade. You were brought up in a house where your parents were sexually active.
Constantly, by the sounds of it.
Your siblings are sexually active. You're the only one that seems to have a low libido.
You have a child, so you're obviously active.
Well, at least once.
At least one
At least once, right? And let's call a spade a spade. Sex is a positive, natural, normal, essential thing to do. This idea that people get embarrassed or can't sit with their own emotions when someone else is having sex, it's ridiculous. Sex is sex. Your parent. What would you prefer, mate? Your parents to be divorced or your parents to be at it like rabbits? I think I'd prefer the latter.
And me.
However, with all that said, if I heard my mum and dad at it, I'd lose my shit. So,
really?
My mum and dad at it?
Well,
have you seen my mum and dad?
Listen.
The thought is just not a pretty picture.
The thought is not great. It's not something that you want to sort of hear. But if you were brought up hearing
exactly, it's not a big deal.
It wouldn't be a big deal to you.
It's not a big deal.
You know?
Right, shall we see what the
I'm so scared what Reddit got to say.
dickheads of Reddit have got to say. People who have had loud sex in other people's homes aren't sex positive. They are exhibitionists who are forcing you to take an unwilling part in their activities. I think your brother is mad because now he has to listen to his parents having loud sex, not the arsehole. I can't be doing Reddit today.
No,
I'm not in the mood for dickheads.
No,
I've got no time for cunts on the internet. I've got no time. However, I do agree with them. No, I don't. He is an arsehole.
No.
He is the arsehole.
No, but the Reddit community
Reddit is saying he's not the arsehole.
I think he is. I think in all fairness, how loud were they?
Yeah, I mean, is she having squirting orgasms? I mean, what the hell is going on? Is it a double penetration anal session? What is she pegging him from behind? What is it a 69 up against the wall? I mean, what is reverse cowgirl pressing on the cupboards? What is going on here? It's just sex, mate. Your mum is getting hers, your dad's getting his. It's a de-stressor.
Other people for it.
They're not doing it in the living room when you are. Imagine that watching TV and your mum's been bent over the sofa.
No, thank you. I don't want to think of that at all.
Mate, you are an arsehole. Get a fucking life and grow up.
The fact that you had to fake an account, that your family is saying you're being a dick, you're a dick.
You're being a dick. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. And answer me a question. Would you rather go blind or have to watch your mum and dad have sex every day for the rest of your life?
Stop it.
What?
Stop
Pick
it.
one.
No,
Blind
I refuse.
or for 10 minutes every day you've got to watch your mum and dad have
I'd
sex.
probably go blind. If
Are
I
you
watch it
being
for-
serious? Blind.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
And give us a cheeky little like.
Sorry, she's got a penis in her mouth. Can you start again, please?
Give us a cheeky little like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Hit me with it.
Now it's from my main man, Chris. Got his surname.
Who's your main man?
And the title is calling a bald man bald is now sexual harassment.
Shut up.
Calling a man bald counts as sexual harassment, UK judge rules. UK Employment Tribunal argued that the use of the word bald as an insult related to a protected characteristic of sex. Calling a man bald can now be classed as sexual harassment. A UK Employment Tribunal judge has ruled. This is CNBC. 3 members of the tribunal who decided on the ruling and alluded to their own experience of hair loss said that baldness was more prevalent in men than women. Therefore, they argued that the use of the word bald as an insult related to a protected characteristic of sex. The tribunal compared calling a man bald to commenting on the size of a woman's breasts based on a 1995 case. What do you think?
Well, let's call a spade a spade. Us bald men, I know what you're thinking. Dan, you're not bald, but I am. Look, it's going so... Oh, my fucking... Look how thick it is here on the side compared to now in the middle.
Just needs a cut, mate. You've cut the sides, the front shorter than
No,
the sides.
I haven't. The barber hat. Anyway, you can see I'm thinning all here and at the back, and I've decided to opt to go voluntarily bald before I actually go bald. So, and that is down to an increase in testosterone. Men who've got high testosterone are bald. It's due to the fact that testosterone and DHT, I believe, DHT increases the higher a man's testosterone is, and it's the DHT that leads to hair loss.
Right, okay.
Right? So it is a sexual characteristic because you can determine that a man who is bald has high virality.
No,
He's more fertile.
not
He has a
everybody
higher
would
sex
think
drive.
that.
When it's scientifically proven.
No, but generally women wouldn't go around going,
Of course he would. On a subconscious level,
so...
all women know that.
No.
Think about it. Yeah, think about all the good. What was that noise?
I have no idea.
Well, think about all the sexiest men alive: Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Vin Diesel.
I was thinking Brad Pitt with long hair. Yeah.
Okay, each to their own. But there's no denying that a man who's bald is more sexually attractive than a man who isn't. Science.
Calling a man bald the same as saying you're a small titty bitch. You a small titty bitch. It's not. It's just you bald.
What if they have big titties then? Is that the same? Yeah, so small titty or big. Talking about another woman's breasts is the same as talking about a man's baldness.
What if I say that you've got a beautiful head of hair? You've got a big head of hair. That's a lot of hair you've got there.
Yeah. Wow.
Stop sexualizing me.
If we were to consider this versus the Grammarly thing, I wonder which one's more ridiculous.
This is pretty.
This man doesn't wash his hats. It's disturbing.
You can see his
The sweat
fingerprints.
marks. No, it's the sweat marks.
No, on the cap, that's dirty fingers.
Yeah, and also the sweat marks.
Oh,
here.
yeah. But like that, the peak is
Anyway.
where, yeah.
This is pretty ridiculous.
This isn't. Yeah, this is pretty insane.
The story is really good. The ruling published Wednesday was made on a case where the insult was alleged to have been used against Tony Finn while he worked as an electrician for the British Bung Manufacturing Company. Finn had worked at the company, who manufactures wooden cask closures for the brewing industry in Yorkshire in the northeast of England, for nearly 24 years. He was fired last year, and the circumstances around his dismissal were also part of the case. Finn claimed that he was called a bald and was also threatened by his shift supervisor, Jamie King, in a dispute in July 2019. The tribunal determined that you...
Bald cunt. You bald cunt. Sexual harassment!
That's not sexual harassment.
Wow.
He's probably... I'm not being funny, right? He's bald.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Good-looking bald guy.
He's a cunt. That's a fact. All his mate is
Just facts.
Just facts.
Just
It's like,
facts.
I'm short. Is that sexual harassment?
You short cunt.
Exactly. I'm short.
Stop harassing me.
Do you know what I mean?
It was a violation against the claimant's dignity. It created an intimidating environment. It was done for that purpose, and it related to the claimant's sex. So, Ladies and gentlemen, do not call a man bald or you will get in serious trouble.
I mean,
This is
I didn't
insane.
know that's why he filed it. I mean, that's just like you're making fun of someone on the job. That's harassment, right?
Can we take a moment to appreciate the backdrop he's got there? Look at that view.
We had that when we went to Mikey's.
Look at that view.
Didn't we?
I don't think saying the word bald as a description should be then, more specifically like tuned into, oh, this is sexual harassment.
No,
like
it's not.
the bald part.
How is it not?
It's not.
How is it not? A woman's breasts are a direct result of, one, genetics, and two, the hormonal balance in that woman's body during puberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, the same can be said with the amount of hair a man has is directly linked to the hormonal change in the man's body due to the sexual hormones, testosterone, estrogen for women.
Yep.
And therefore, it's an indicator, a sexual visual indicator of a man's virality, and therefore acknowledging the baldness, you're acknowledging his sexual virality, just like a pair of boobies.
No. 'Cause
Yes,
you don't
mate.
walk
If I
around
made,
with their boobs out.
if I made, sometimes you do, like in the summer, you wear a low cut top and everything. If I started going, oh, boobies, look at those boobies, you'd feel uncomfortable, and rightly so, right? But when you keep calling me a bald cunt, I don't say anything. I feel intimidated. I feel insecure.
You love her.
I feel like I can't be myself around you.
Oh, he's so full. See what he does?
Saying
Try with
someone's
an argument.
Bald. Like, that's just making fun of someone, right?
I can't stand the sweat marks on his hand.
Are you sure?
What is he thinking?
Listen, I'm not sure if that is. I
Well,
think
what
it's-
is it then?
I think it's the style of the cap.
No,
and it
it's
looks-
not. The style of the cap is sweat marks, is it?
No, I think it is. It's to look
Mate,
warm.
I wear baseball caps daily for the last 20 years. I know what sweat marks are on a bald cap.
Guys, in the comments, is
bald
this
cap.
design or is it sweat
It's not the
marks?
design, it's the sweat marks.
Like, that's harassment, of course, on the
He doesn't
job.
look dirty. He doesn't look dirty.
He's voluntarily got a mustache.
His clothes look clean. His face look clean.
He looks like a 34-year-old paedophile.
He looks like a German porn star from 1974.
Say no more.
I didn't know that's what the story was.
That's what they said. But the problem is that if you want to do protected sex characteristics, you're going to open up these kinds of conversations, right? Because on average, women don't go bald that much.
Yeah.
So it means that men will take their baldness as a protected characteristic. It's the same reason why
I protect it so much I will have to put a hat on it. If women saw the baldness, I wouldn't be able to get down the street. It's bad enough with the pearly blues.
It's true.
You've seen it, mate.
It's true.
I can't go into the bakery without women just gushing.
Mate, it's
Can't get into co-op without women just falling at my feet.
do you know, it's actually embarrassing.
And then if I took this off as well, Jesus, it would. I would feel. I would be worried. I would be worried about the amount of harassment I would get.
Wow. I must have some strong will.
So now we're factoring averages and generalizations.
I think so.
But I
mean,
don't think people want to do that often, do they?
I saw a really interesting post on Instagram yesterday about the fact that calling someone an incel or a virgin or a cook online is significantly more accepted than slut shaming. If you were to call a girl on social media a slut or a whore, that would go down very badly.
Well, yes, but she shouldn't be a slut or a whore, should she? Saying someone's a virgin is almost complimentary.
It's almost, and it's a fact.
Yeah. Have you had sex yet? No, you're a
But
virgin.
since when are we not allowed to state facts?
Absolutely. You slept with 100 men last week? You're a slut.
Yep. Yep.
Nice and simple.
Yep.
Women don't want to be called a slut? Don't sleep with 50 men
Don't
in a
act
week.
like it.
Nice and simple, right? Don't want to be called a whore? Don't sell your body for sex. Right? If you don't want to sleep with men, that's cool. You're a virgin. It's just a label.
It's a personal choice.
It's a personal choice.
And a fact on people, you know.
But if you were to accuse a guy of being a virgin, that would just be seen as a quippy.
It's a bit of an insult from a man, and as a man, it's a bit of a dig, right? If you're 20 years old and a virgin, I can see how some men would be embarrassed by that, and therefore people take it as an opportunity to have a little bit of a dig.
Yeah.
But a 20-year-old virgin female, that's sought after. That's like, gee, Name a 20-year-old woman, female these days.
But
Can't think of one.
I literally don't think that females, young females, are being taught their self-worth.
I couldn't agree more.
They're
I couldn't
looking
agree
at
more.
OnlyFans, Instagram, TikTok.
Couldn't agree more.
And it's all like,
It's the
I want
trend.
to be like that.
It's the trend to give it away.
No.
Young ladies are being pressured into giving away their pride and joy, so to speak, at an early age. It's outrageous.
It's disgusting.
Insult.
Absolutely
So
disgusting.
there are
No, Dan, I'm a young independent woman. If I want to suck cock, I'll suck cock. Go suck cock, mate. But then you're a slut. If it's more than one, it's not your boyfriend, obviously.
symmetries in what is typically used and what's typically
always need a caveat
accepted, I think. And bald lives matter, man.
But
bald guys matter.
Oh, you should get a T-shirt with
Bald
that on
guys
it.
matter. That's a great idea.
I think in a world where we're not allowed to make
Bald guys matter. Such a great idea for a T-shirt.
rules based off of generalizations, right? Where we have to factor in every little specific thing. You are now making a rule based off of a generalization.
What's an example of a rule where that we're not allowed to make something based on generalization?
Well, we have to factor in all different genders and norms. Like we create rules.
We don't have to. There's this movement where people feel obligated or forced to accept that there are 25 different genders. No, there's two. Male and female. It's nice and simple. Man, woman. Nice and simple. If you fall in between that grey line, then it's horrific, and you need support and help to get through this difficult time. But as it's classified in the I forget what the book's called now, the psychology book where all the disorders are kept. It's classified as a mental disorder.
Really?
Yeah. It's an official
of
thing.
that.
Yeah. It's classified as a mental disorder. Well, think about it. Like you truly believe
You're in
in
the
your
wrong body,
mind
yeah.
that you're in the wrong body.
Yeah.
There's a disconnect.
So
there.
is that a dysmorphia then, sort of?
No, it's a disorder.
It's a disorder.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies, guys. My ignorance.
There's no need to apologise.
My ignorance.
There's not ignorant. You just didn't know.
Rules based off of, transgenders wanting to use different bathrooms, things like that. Who are this? They're not the norm. They are not a major piece. They're not.
They're an outlier.
They're an outlier. Where now we're using a general.
Yeah, outside of the norm.
Right.
Right. If you think about it, if you go into a pub in England, you'll have a male bathroom and a female bathroom because 99.9% of the population fall into those two categories.
Right, okay.
We now have a very, 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 very small percentage of the population who are undergoing internal struggles and feel like they're not in the body that they should be. And I feel for them. And like I said, they need the support and guidance and whatnot. But this idea that we now have to change every bathroom in every office, in every shop, in every commercial building because a teeny tiny percentage of people are having an internal battle themselves, and now that they feel that we have to push that obligation to the mass majority, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. If I go into the men's toilet and there's a biologically born woman who is now trans, who has changed into a man. And she feels like she's a man, but she's now in the men's toilet, I'm going to feel uncomfortable. And I'd imagine as a woman, if you go into the female toilet and you're in a cubicle and a dude in a dress walks out, you're going to feel uncomfortable.
It's completely different for a woman.
Why is it completely
Because
different?
usually he's like, "Hi, babe, your hair's gorgeous," and he's chatting away to you, and there's no embarrassment.
Well, what if it's not? What if it's a builder called Dave who just one day woke up and thought, do you know what, I want to be a woman, goes into the toilet, gets an erection.
Why has he now got to have an erection? He's gone for a wee.
Right, yeah, well, why wouldn't he get an erection? He's amongst a load of half-naked women in the toilet.
No.
A generality to
No.
determine this rule, right? Like men are bald, women aren't. So now we have.
What about if Archie was a girl, and then he goes to the toilet, she goes to the toilet, and then there's two 40-year-old biologically born men in there in dresses?
See, now,
You're not going to feel uncomfortable
I've
for it?
always had a thing with Arch, being a young boy, very protective over him. He's only recently started going to a public toilet.
Well, that's fair enough. He's a young boy.
because I couldn't go in with him.
Yeah.
You know? So I've always been very protective over that, purely because there's been so many horror stories in Cardiff about, you know, kids and
Well, you just proven my exact point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so it shouldn't be allowed, should it?
It's not that it shouldn't be allowed. I don't believe that it shouldn't. I don't believe that it should not be allowed to be able to use the toilet. If you have a vagina, you use a lady's toilet. If you have a penis, use a men's toilet.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the way it has been for millennia, and that's the way it is at the moment. But there's a tiny percentage of people who don't fit into that category, and now there's this movement to say that we all need to change because of this small, tiny minority. That's what I'm struggling to connect with.
Right. Okay.
Make this rule. It's very interesting.
Well, it is. But I actually think that this is part of a just general odd trend of people getting themselves into situations in court where they just want to get back at somebody that they feel has aggrieved them, and now without actually realizing it, you have somehow created a precedent where calling a man bald counts as sexual harassment in the UK because
it is harassment.
Sex
I'm with you.
Americans see things that the UK.
Hang on. If I rub your head,
harassment,
and you rub my breast.
Yeah, harassment.
Completely two different things.
No, they're not. They're the same thing.
They're not.
They are the same thing.
When I would
it's a part of my body I don't want you to touch, and your breasts are a part of your body you don't want me to touch. Yours are part of your sexual characteristics, and so is my bald head.
No, it's completely different.
How is it not? I've just told you that a man's baldness is down to high virality.
Yes, but you don't.
Therefore, and your breasts are a visual sign of your virality.
Yeah, but you don't have nipples on your head.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have nipples on my penis.
No,
it's still part of my virality,
yeah, but it's
my
different.
sexual characteristic.
No, it's not the same.
It is the same. It is the same.
It's not the same.
How is
Guys,
it not the same?
In the comments, is having breasts and someone touching them the same as someone touching your head?
If I don't want someone to touch my bald little head, then I don't want someone to touch my bald head.
I would never touch your head.
If you touch my bald head, then it's sexual harassment.
And we just laugh like we think it's hilarious. And the funny thing is, the opposite happens too. The UK sees things that America does, and they laugh too. We just laugh at each other for the stupid shit that we do, the stupid rules that we come up with. It's so funny. I remember you said this to me yesterday, man, and I was laughing so hard because it was in the UK. That's why I thought it was funny, and that for no real reason. It's just like
it'll be coming for the US as well. What's happening, people? If you enjoyed that, then press here for the full unedited episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
The eyebrow as well.
Peace.
You got the eyebrow locked down.
Hey. So, are we concluding that bald men to call a man bald is sexual harassment?
Absolutely
I think so too.
Not.
Yeah, well done.
No, absolutely fucking.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Is calling a man bald sexual harassment based on the fact that the baldness is a direct response to the virality of a man's hormonal profile, just like breasts are a sign of virality in a woman's hormonal setup?
Guys, do you think that the judge went too far on ruling that it was sexual harassment?
The judge is bald. I can see it happening.
Listen, the judge...
He's had enough as well. I've had enough.
Let me tell you, I bet you the judge's wife left him because he was bald. And
I bet she didn't. I bet she's having multiple orgasms because he's got...
The doctor clinic?
The doctor's clinic. The actual clinic where the doctors are. I'm going to have my sperm analyzed.
Nice.
Sam and I are thinking about having a little one.
Yeah.
Big step for me because I'm a big child myself.
Massive step for you, mate.
And I've been on testosterone replacement treatment for the last 12 years. Yes. Not 11 years, since I was 26. Now, for those that don't know what that is, testosterone replacement treatment means I have to replace my testosterone because mine doesn't work anymore. When I was 26, I had a hormone crash, hypergonad, hypergonadism, very technical term. Basically, my testes, my actual balls, no longer produce testosterone since I was 26. And since then, I have to inject 1 milliliter of testosterone into my leg or arse every week to keep my normal balance. But the byproduct of that, what were you going to say?
I said, is that because of the way...
Are you going to speak into the mic today, or...?
Is that because...
I still can't hear you.
Can you not hear me?
No, I can. Much better. Much
there
better.
We go. So we'll cut that bit out.
Well, no, we won't.
No, we won't.
No, it's really loud.
So is this anything to do with, when you did your transformation? Did that?
No, this was before my transformation.
Oh, this was before
God,
the
it's really loud now.
Is it? It's not on mine. Turn your headphones down.
Say something.
Hello?
Oh, no, it's me.
Hello?
There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, so testosterone replacement treatment. I'm injecting every week since I was 26. And that means, as a byproduct, my testes have atrophied. Got smaller. I've got quite small testicles. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's just the honest truth. And I don't produce that much cum. Right? I'd say a teaspoon. But that's on a good day, right?
Okay.
So it's just with testosterone, just what I've had for the last 11 years, just is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Still a man.
Of course.
And I actually have quite high testosterone, which means I have quite a high libido. I masturbate every day and also have sexy time with my lady. 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, whatever, depending on the week, depending on the mood, depending on the stress. So today I've got to pop to Eastbourne private clinic, although it's on the NHS, and go and come in a cup. Now, you've been through this.
I have.
Personally.
Yeah, I have.
How many times did you have to come in a cup?
I didn't have to come in the cup.
This is the big difference between men and women in fertility.
Go on.
You don't have to masturbate to get your things checked.
No, we don't. But when I say it's very intrusive, very uncomfortable.
I know it's uncomfortable. I've got to go masturbate in front of a load of people.
You do not. You go
I do.
in the room on your own.
Yes, but a woman takes me in there.
No, she doesn't.
I've got a piece of paper that says a member of staff will assist you.
No, she won't.
Will assist you to the room.
Yeah.
You go in the room.
That'll be
deposit your sample.
Mr. Wheeler, go down 2 doors to the left and help yourself to magazines. There's lube.
So why the fuck are people using magazines?
I got no idea.
Everyone's got a phone.
Listen, it might be different now.
You said the magazines are all sticky and stuff.
It might be different
Why
now.
are they sticky? Why are the men not coming in the cup?
Yeah, but it might be different now.
Right.
Because of COVID, they may not be
iPad.
These. Yeah, the wipeable iPad, maybe.
So I haven't been able to masturbate for 5 days.
Guys, when I tell you, he's insufferable. He's insufferable.
Don't start.
Mate, you brought it all on yourself.
So
and I landed it at my door.
I want to hear if anyone in the comments had to masturbate into a cup or a jug or a plate or...
Or is anybody having any fertility issues?
I'm going to be vlogging the process, so you'll be seeing some footage on
but not of
this
him
episode
masturbating.
on next episode.
He won't be masturbating.
Well, I want to know. It's been 5 days, right? So it's just going straight
It's gonna
away.
take you less than a second.
Seconds. I'm going to beat my personal best, which I'm buzzing about. I can't wait. 34 seconds is my current personal best.
Oh my God,
Yep.
Dan.
What? What?
34 seconds.
How quick could you do it if you were against the clock?
I've never timed myself.
Time yourself, mate. It's great fun. So so get yourself ready. Press the starter. Fob to town. Just like that, I'd imagine. And then see how long you can do. In the comments, I want to know what your personal best is. I'm going for the record today. And I also want to know if there's a leaderboard. I want to know.
Oh my God.
I want to know if I can get on that leaderboard.
He's just competitive, guys.
Me versus me.
So what they're going to do, so you're going to come into the cup.
I've got to come into a cup, go and give my sample.
Yeah.
Do I need 1 in there or do we do 2? I'm a little bit conscious about the amount. Do they look at it and go, oh, that's not so much?
I think they need about 20 mil.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do 4 or 5 times then.
You're not going to do 4 or 5 times.
Could barely do 2. Tried it once. It's like pulling a sausage off.
The blisters were terrible.
So I feel like it's going to be a bit embarrassing, I'll be honest.
I think that the only person who will be embarrassed is... And I'm surprised you're even embarrassed, really.
Well, I've got to go into a room and people in the building will know what I'm doing in that room.
Nobody takes any notice. I mean...
Is there a lock on the door?
Yes.
There fucking better be.
Well, me and Mike have gone through it 5 times.
Right.
Yeah. And he was exactly the same. He
right.
was... embarrassed,
Yeah.
felt away, and none of the times it got any better.
Like I said, you guys don't have to get into the stirrups for a doctor, and the doctor goes, "Now we're going to take a sample, start masturbating." Like, that's not a thing for
Yeah, but
women.
nobody's
Men
said
have
they're
got
doing
it
that
so
to
much
you
harder.
either.
Yes, they are. A woman's taking me into a fucking room with a cup.
She's not staying there with you.
Does she wait outside?
No, does she fuck?
And they don't help.
No. See, this is the only thing he's pissed off about is he's gone to help.
Just a little Tommy Tank. Just a little.
And they won't even let Sam go in.
What? Why?
Because she's not allowed, in case she contaminates your sample.
How's she going to contaminate
She
it?
might spit in it.
Oh, she better fucking spit in it. Spit on it.
Do you know what I mean?
She knows the deal.
You just don't know.
Guys, help me. I'm feeling a little bit conscious.
I really, 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 really feel like it gets blown up in your head. You know, there is so many things that happen for the whole process from start to finish, and it's horrible for everybody involved.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But just think what you get at the end of it.
Well, teaspoon of cum.
No, but like if it all works out, you have a little baby D running round.
A little baby D.
Do you know what I mean?
Little baby D.
It'd be lovely.
Little Daniel Jr.
Little D.
You imagine me with a kid?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
I can.
I can't.
The beard would be grey.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. Guys, let us know in the comments whether or not, one, I should be embarrassed. Two, how quick do you think I'm going to be able to do it? And three, if you've been through the process.
Yeah, because it's stressful. I do feel for you today. I really, really do. Which is why I haven't.
5 days, guys, I'm busting.
Which is why I haven't killed you just yet. So because I feel your stress. Okay.
I can't wait. Half two can't come quick enough.
After.
Oh, that's what she said.
She's not going to the dentist at 2:30.
Oh, that's what she said. Nice. Guys, I'll see you in a sec. Right, babe, where are we off to?
Eastbourne.
Why are we going to Eastbourne?
So you can ejaculate in a cup.
That's the intro. I think that's done. That's the trailer. We are on our way to Eastbourne, to the fertility clinic, so I can go and come in a cup. Go and get the old swimmers checked out. The mobility. Is it mobility?
Mobility and motility.
And motility. What is the difference? Mobility is the speed of the swim.
Well, that they can swim. Yeah.
That they can swim in general. No, yeah, I think mine are in the hot tub.
And then are they
Stoned.
healthy?
And are they healthy? Is that motility?
Yeah.
So motility is the health of them, and the mobility is the movement of them.
I think so.
That's what we're thinking,
check.
peeps. Guys, if anyone could confirm in the comments, I'm not a sperm expert. Although I'm a great manufacturer. Or not. Or not. So you'll probably see me next either in the waiting room or in the delivery room. Got it round the wrong way. Motility is the direction of the sperm, and the mobility is the overall movement. So I just want to be accurate.
There it goes,
We've
right?
just arrived. It's a see-through tub. Why would you make it see-through? I don't understand. Got a camera, I've got a phone, TV, a few little DVDs. The deed has been done. I feel so much better now. 5 days, babe. 5 days. I mean, it's torture. I can't believe it's weird, right? Because fertility for women doesn't involve them masturbating. It's a completely different thing for men. It's very bizarre. I was in a room full of women, essentially, and 2 other blokes with their missus, and we're all just making eye contact, like, yeah, we've all got to go and do this thing in a minute, haven't we? Under this weird kind of guise. Nobody's going to talk about it, but we're all about to go and masturbate in a room. And I didn't tell you this, there's a little little flap door you have to put your sample in, and then a person on the other side opens the flap so you don't actually have to walk around with it. And the woman opened the flap halfway through I was doing my thing. She obviously expected me fucking Usain Bolt or something. It took me 10 minutes to find the porn. What was my time, babe? 12 minutes, something.
Just done
12
13.
minutes. Like I said, I had to find the right porn first, but I reckon I'll be able to sleep tonight now without humping your leg. In this legend,
KAZ.
guys, we've got a treat for you today.
We have, haven't we?
We've got two special guests
Two
from the
legends.
Spartan Wealth Academy, Mr. Chris Hutchinson and Tom Hutchinson. Guys,
Cool.
thanks for having us.
No, thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Guys, where have you travelled down from?
Just from Kent, from
Okay.
Sittingbourne. Been about an hour and a half away, so
Fantastic.
Yeah,
not,
not
too
too
bad.
bad.
Not too bad. Now, first things first, can we just acknowledge the beard?
Yes.
Do you know when you walked in, I
Mate.
thought Rag and Bone
It's not
Man
bad.
came in with you. I was like, what's going on? We
Mate,
have a
that's a
campaign
great
going
beard.
on because we're
Do
trying
you?
to get him on
We are.
the show. So I
do it.
literally had to double take because I didn't have my glasses on.
You want to use it as a good thumbnail then?
Yeah,
indeed. We've got Rag
Indeed.
and Bone Man.
Oh, mate.
that's actually a side business he does. He's a
Really?
Rag and Bone Man
Impersonator.
So I had
Well,
it.
maybe we could make music together because I'm a Nessa one.
Do you guys watch Gavin and Stacey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
I am knockoff Nessa.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's my sideline. I does it on the weekends.
Oh my God, she's here.
She's in the room.
She's in the room.
She's in the room.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
No, guys, I know what you're thinking. This is a comedy podcast. What are we talking about finance for?
Well, everyone's got money.
Everyone's got money, and given the current climate, the
We're all
the
struggling.
global depression, as I believe they're referring to it, guys, can you break down the world economy for us in one simple sentence?
Fuck.
No, on a serious note, like what is going on? Because Kaz and I are complete novices with money.
Yeah.
I'm bankrupt. She's got loads
I've
of
been
money.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're now giving me money back again.
So what do we do in the current climate? Where do we start?
Well, firstly, being bankrupt isn't actually a terrible thing as long as
the
you
best
learn
thing I
from
ever
it.
did.
As long as you learn from
I've
it.
learned from it a bit. I knew I couldn't buy what I wanted for a while.
Well, the thing is, whether you like it or not, we're all in a game.
Mm-hmm.
The financial world is one big game, and you hear a lot of people say, like, money doesn't matter to me and everything like that. But unless you're living off grid, and I mean completely off grid, money does matter to you at least a little bit, and it is fairly important whether we like to admit it or not. And the game's rigged against just
Everyone.
really, and
Yeah.
unless you're in the sort of top 1%, you the game is rigged against you, and even they're playing against each other.
Yeah.
I know it sounds really conspiracy theory, doesn't it?
It's true, though.
But it is true to some extent. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be a part of that game. And I think the main thing to realise is that success is it's an individual thing. You should never be comparing yourself against other people.
Amen.
You really shouldn't. You should always just be better in yourself. You're up against yourself, and that's the main person you're up against. So learning the rules of the game is going to help you develop yourself and get better. Me and Tom have been through it before. I mean, we've been in places where we've had debt collectors at the door and things like that.
Yeah.
We're not like we're all the same. We're not until you know something. You don't
know.
how- you don't
No,
know.
yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's all a learning curve. I'll tell you the biggest learning curve for me was actually facing the fact that I was the problem. You have to hold yourself accountable for things. Because I was always blaming everyone else. It's this, it's that, it's that. And yet, to a degree, like I said, the game is rigged against you.
Yeah.
But it's up to me to learn the game to be able to put myself in a better position. So, firstly, I would figure out what you actually want in life. What is successful to you?
Yeah.
And then you've got something to head towards. Now it's totally independent of what is successful to you. But if it's a Lamborghini, well, then you've got to work your way up to that. For me personally, it's not. My family's my success, and
Nice.
I want to just look after them. That's what money means to me, is to have the freedom to do stuff with my family and make sure that they're settled. I mean, me personally, I could live in a skip and I'd be happy. So,
I love that.
and it's true. It's not. I don't really want materialistic things as such. I'm not saying they're not good to have. Everyone wants them. It's good fun to have, but That's not my main driving force. So figure out what your driving force is, and baby step to those goals.
Yeah.
And like I said, learning the game, learning the financial system will help you get there.
Tom,
Nice.
thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. No, much along the same lines, really. First thing you want to do is really pick a goal, whatever
Yep.
your goal is, and that hasn't got to be a monetary goal. Ideally, I find them better when they're not. Don't go for I want £1 million in the bank. Go for why you want the £1 million in the bank.
Nice.
What are you going to spend it on? What's it for? Like what? If it is just for financial security, then that's your goal rather than the £1 million or whatever it is. And yeah, once you got your goal, break it down into bite-sized steps. Keep taking.
And
those
how do we
bite-sized
break
steps.
it down into bite-sized steps?
Well,
What
just quickly,
do we do?
great question. But just before we answer that question, what's your personal financial goal?
My personal,
And same to Tom.
Right, so my personal financial goal. So what we do is we have an A and a B number. So
Okay.
our A number is what we want to be earning per month.
Nice.
So that's going to be a set figure of
Yep.
obviously what. So take into account if you've got rent, or hopefully part of your goal will probably be to not have mortgage or rent.
Yeah.
Right.
But you've got to take into everything. So I want holidays, I want this for my family, I want blah, 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 blah. Count for inflation as well. And so that will be your set amount of what you need per month. Now, once you've figured that out, you then go to your B number, which is the total you need to invest to make 10%'s fairly easy to make a year. So if you can make 10% of the total amount of your B number, that will give you your A number per month. Does that make sense?
Yes, kind of.
So if you've got, I'll make it really simple because I'm shit with maths.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
So if you wanted to make £1,000 a month, that was your goal, to make £1,000 a month. 10% of 1,000. 10. That would be 10%. The 1,000, so it would be
10,000.
10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you'd need 10,000 in the bank to earn 1,000 a month. Is that right?
A year.
Yeah, a year.
A
So-
year.
10%
Yeah.
10% a
Yeah.
year. So you'd be looking.
I did say I was terrible at maths.
Right, got it. Yeah, got
You
it.
sat
So
in
you're
the
looking,
right corner,
yeah,
you're all right.
£100,000 in the bank
Yep.
would afford you roughly that 10 grand a year, roughly.
Got
Okay.
it. Got it. And Tom, what was yours? What's your personal goal?
So my goals, right? So I'm pushing towards like a big lifestyle business. So I'm also a ski instructor, and
Really?
a big part.
Awesome.
Of my, yeah,
Nice.
So I do love that, and it's a big part of my life anyway. But I wanted more than what I would get for just being a ski instructor as well. So I'm pushing for.
Guys, and remember
Sorry.
this
really good.
this is not financial advice.
Yeah.
No, not
This
at
is
all.
not financial advice. Kaz and I know nothing about anything. These guys are the experts. So please do go and check them out if you are interested. What else should they do?
They should give us a cheeky little like and subscribe.
And it's the Spartan Wealth Academy on Facebook
Yes, we're on Facebook as well.
And Instagram.
And
and
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We'll put the links on the
TikTok.
screen, guys.
And
And TikTok.
TikTok.
YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant. Great.
Oh, all the platforms, gang.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
platforms.
I don't know if you guys know, but I'm quite a big deal over on TikTok.
I've seen it, man. It's unreal. You got some good numbers.
Oh, I don't like to boast. Guys, we'll be back in a sec.
A little bit of an Italian sausage for you this
You
morning.
That's what she said.
There's no sound.
There is.
Not a big one. I'm not eating a big one.
Oh, that's what she said.
God, it's daytime. It breaks my rule.
Oh, you shut your eyes and do it. This is lovely.
Oh, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
See, it's all right when you.
Once it's in, I love it.
Oh, that's what she said.
Hey, welcome back this morning. Oh, dear.
She's making a blush.
So for those that don't know, guys, for our American followers, this is a TV show in England called This Morning. It's brilliant daytime TV, first thing in the morning. And for those that don't know, whenever you see Holly, who's the blonde girl, Holly Willoughby is her official name.
It isn't, but
It is her name. Official Holly Willoughby.
Willoughby.
Willoughby. And she, when she laughs, because she's had babies, she can't control her.
Oh, yes, she
her
wheezed,
bladder.
didn't
So
she?
she has to bend down to stop herself peeing herself. That's really important context, as you'll see.
So, I love to come to the show. I love to do the show.
Oh, I've missed you.
Lovely.
Oh, it's a young Holly.
No, if it had like ham in it.
Classic.
It's closer.
No.
It's closer to a British carbonara.
Oh no!
It is. No, it's true.
Oh well, I'm glad you're standing there.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
She's currently pissing.
It's got nothing to do with the macaroni cheese.
Going, shut on the floor.
Go on, Gino.
Can please anybody help me?
Oh my God, he choked. Oh man!
Stop it.
Oh dear. Well, very good. Okay.
Can you eat this one?
Yeah.
Good. I'm asking just in case you have one of your. I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other. Seriously, since you've been up the fluff or whatever it's called, you've been. Well, how do you say again? We had this conversation this morning. You've been a nightmare to cook with.
I think is what you're.
Okay. Well, you know what I meant.
Does up the duff translate in America?
Up the duff.
Up the duff means you're pregnant.
Up the duff means you're having a burn in the oven.
And because he's Italian, he's confused with up the fluff.
Up the fluff.
This goes in the oven. Okay. This goes in the oven, 180 degrees.
Oh, he's arrived, has he?
Can I just say, Holly looks beautiful pregnant.
Doesn't she just?
Beautiful.
She's beautiful pregnant and not pregnant.
It's very bizarre because I don't know why men find pregnant women attractive.
Really?
But I'm attracted to Holly when she's pregnant as well as not. But
yeah.
Maybe it's because the boobs get bigger.
I think that's the only thing you're thinking of. Yeah.
In the comments, boys, are you with me?
Gino's here, and he's got Italian twist.
Buongiorno.
Can I just say something? You know how you say don't mess with Italian recipes?
No.
Can I just say, Toad in the Hole is one of my favourites. What shenanigans are you putting
First
there?
of all, I'm not making toad in a hole. This is sausage in a hole. It's not a toad in a hole. Okay.
And what makes the sausage bit Italian?
It's an Italian sausage.
Thicker, it's tastier, and it's got fennel.
It's got fennel.
It's got fennel.
That's it. Suddenly, it's Italian.
Sorry. This is my interpretation of the sausage in the hole.
He does it on purpose. He knows what he's doing.
Sausage in the hole.
Comedy genius.
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
Every time he says sausage in the hole, he's like, you're having it, Holly.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. Yeah, rock and roll. Let's do that.
And for our American friends, I don't think there's any translation needed.
No.
What do you reckon?
I think Philip wants sausage in a hole as well.
Oh, we all want a sausage in a hole, mate. Jesus Christ. Phil, you haven't got a monopoly, mate.
There's enough sausage to go around, Phil.
Yes.
Now, just quickly, controversially,
Go on.
the whole, for those that don't know, Philip Schofield was
Married for a million years.
well, still is married, I believe.
Yes.
Still is married with 2 kids. Great family setup. Recently come out as gay. All for it. Brilliant. Good for you. But I'm hearing rumours that his gay partner is also works on This Morning.
Yeah.
And was 14 when they got together.
Oh.
That's just a rumour I've heard. I'm not saying it's gospel.
In the comments, guys.
But if you do a quick Google, you'll find out. And I think that's a bit controversial.
No, I don't think that's controversial. I think if that's real,
That's paedophilia, isn't it?
then I'm not happy with Phil at all. No.
Let's go to the break.
Oh, that's just taking the shine off the whole show.
I put a damper on it. I put a damper on it.
Now.
I'm so sorry, guys.
4 months ago, Mr. Gino D'Acampo stated if we
Jesus, Holly, when did this... Oh, I don't like this look.
won a national television award, he would cook naked.
Well, we did. So
The eyeliner's too thick.
Too much.
Too much.
So of course that means
A
that
goth
the moment
phase.
has indeed arrived.
Yeah.
The studio. We've had some big stars in this studio, but it's never been fuller than this moment. Right
Oh my
now.
goodness, look at you all!
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a
She
lot.
also
Great
knows
boobs.
She
I
also
can't-
knows what she's doing. Look at you all.
Great boobs. I can't not
Do you know what I
look.
mean? She's like,
Great
yeah,
boobs. She knows
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Slight lean forward.
Look, elbow back, lean forward,
elbow back, pop them out, leaning
I
forward.
need to stand up to do that.
People in here. Swivel that round. Let's have a look. There you go.
She
there
knows
we
what
go.
she's doing.
Come on, you've got 25 cameras in here. There's got to be one of them. There you go.
Busted all of you.
Right then.
Okay.
Did I just see who I thought I saw?
Who did you see? Who did you see?
Hold on. Not saying anything. Not saying anything.
Then.
Okay,
Stop
we can do
bringing
this
it down.
professionally.
Yeah.
I think he's bringing it up.
Grown-up people. Okay, I made a promise and we're going to keep it, but we concentrate on the cooking.
Yes.
Okay.
Today, look at this, fantastic. Does he have to be here?
No,
it
you can
doesn't
leave it if you want to.
That's lovely.
Gina! I love you!
We're going to cook gammon with peas.
Hang on. Technically, I mean, although you are naked, you're not quite naked enough.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, you're wearing an apron.
Without the apron?
Well, I think so. In for a penny, in for a pound. What are you doing? Oh, God.
Or 6 ounces.
Right, all I'm saying is, I'm just having eye contact with you, like proper eye contact.
He said, he's got a thing on.
He's gutted.
Look.
There's a little Italian sausage.
Stay with me.
That's not naked.
All right, I'll take it out. I had a little... Somebody knitted for me. I thought it was quite cute.
Throw it away. Away from the food.
Okay, Gino.
Okay, now, what we're going to do is very important.
Oh, my God.
With the gammon, okay?
Wash your hands now.
There is a bowl of water under there.
Yeah. Have you washed your hands?
No, but I'm fine.
Is it really hot?
It's just quite difficult to twiddle.
Is it
What
difficult
is the
to treat?
Italian? Is it what do you call that twiddling action?
Twiddling action. What
when
do I
you
call
twiddle,
it?
When you twiddle, is
Gino
there an
got the
Italian
eyeliner
word?
one now.
Yeah.
Forchettare.
Forchettare? What has Gino got in his eyes?
I don't know.
Forchettare.
Yeah. You fork the spaghetti, you fork whatever you want. You just have to twist it away. Yeah, I didn't want to say, but she did ask about 3 times, and I was thinking, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because I'm going to fucking tell you.
It's very nice. Put the wine in.
Yeah, no, but salute. And we're going to put it the stock.
When do you add the...
Guys, it's the end of part 1. We'll be right back with part 2. Do you want to do the intro?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of this amazing Gino De Campio. I just called him Campio. De Campo.
Shrimps. What mushroom? There is no mushroom. There is no mushroom in there, but this is the traditional one.
Really?
Are you putting mushroom?
Mushroom and...
There was a car driving down the road that had 2 asparaguses in it and 2 broccolis in the back.
Okay.
They pulled over to pick up the fungus, and he looked and he went, there's not much room.
You're not going to like this, but I have a dollop of salad cream on the side. Going to be honest. Anything with mince. Lasagna, shepherd's pie, chili con carne.
Schifo.
Oh, no.
Che schifo.
I don't want to know
tu hai
what you
preso
just
una
said.
ricetta che mia nonna ha fatto 30 anni fa e ci vai a mettere cazzi sour cream sopra. This is what is wrong with this country. This is what is wrong with this country.
All we're doing is taking
But it
something
tastes
traditional
really...
and
I know, I'm not
adapting
saying
it.
it's traditional, but
Yes,
I
it's
will always
adapting.
ask for it in the restaurant if...
Look at her backtracking now, she's
What come here
upsetting.
and adapt the things that you do?
Yes.
Have you ever seen me adapting a shepherd's pie?
He's so
Have
angry,
you ever
he doesn't
seen me
want me to
adapting
stir.
one of your banger and mash, whatever you call it?
Banger and
I don't
mash.
adapt anything. I stick with a plan. Stick with a plan. What you do, prepare yourself a tray with a little bit of parchment sheet underneath.
Parchment sheet.
And then you start to, let's not start with this. So, then you start to roll your pastry out. Stay with me, okay? And this is going to be shit all the way. So then I can use
Just a sheet. Just a sheet. Just saying
So-
it correctly will do it.
what you have to do. You roll out the sheet until more or less the same
Size.
size of this other sheet. So, you know,
He's not saying sheet, he's saying shit.
Yeah. You won't have time to make it if you don't hurry up.
Doesn't matter. Then you pop it on like this. You can make it longer or straight as much as you want.
We get
with
that.
your hands, but no more than that.
Did you have to sleep on the camper van together? Is it all in?
Yeah.
And how was that?
Awful because it's. I had to sleep with Gordon in this caravan bed.
Brilliant show if you haven't seen it.
Kind of
no, not really. No, spooning.
Nice.
Yeah, because he's a big boy. He's in every way. By the way, I know it's fine.
I do want to know. How do you know? You were the only one that got naked on the nudist beach.
I got naked on the nudist beach. They tricked me there because I thought we all were getting naked. But we used to get naked in the caravan. And Gordon has had this thing in the morning to wake me up. No, seriously, he used to wake me up, and he actually admitted he used to wake me up. He used to bash his willy on my foot. Yes,
to wake you up.
Every morning was like, poop, poop, wakey, wakey. I was like, are you for real? Every morning? We can say that.
What's impressive is...
That's how I wake Kaz up in the morning.
He was in bed and he was dressing.
I don't know.
Viewers at home.
What are you going to say? I'm just scared.
Well, if you are, like...
Pregnant?
Pregnant. I was going to say something else, but I never remember
which. Up the fluff is what you normally say.
That's what you said.
I was going to say up the muff, but that's although technically it's wrong to say.
Up the muff.
So,
again, for the American, muff means vagina in English.
Not to be confused with fanny, which is your arse.
And also, we have gloves called muffs.
We do. They got no fingers.
Yeah, I love putting my hands in muffs.
This one here.
I love putting my fingers into the muff and just feeling the warmth.
After 2 hours, goes in here.
Yes.
Go on, apologise. I know you won't apologise on my behalf.
I'm not going to.
I know you won't apologise on my behalf.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
There's nothing to apologise because that was scientifically correct.
So, see, this is what I mean. What's a duff?
Someone needs to tell me. Making it worse.
No, but someone needs to tell me what is a duff.
What's a duff?
Yes.
It's how EastEnders end.
It's the beat at the end of EastEnders. We both went there at the same time.
Try one.
Okay.
Which I'm sure the Americans know as well.
How are you?
Charles, this is lovely. What are we drinking?
Well, it's interesting because Gino quite correctly.
I've forgotten his name. What's his name?
Ryland.
That's
Love
it.
it.
Talking about this as being a great Roman
Mr. Clark.
dish.
Gino quite correctly has managed to set fire to the wooden spoon here.
Put it in the water.
I've never seen that before.
There you are.
He's great TV.
He
He's
is.
great TV.
Guys, let us know if you love a bit of Gino because we can't get enough.
We can't get enough of the Italian sausage.
The Italian stallion, who's actually only 5 foot, bless him.
Is he really?
He's only
He's
short.
your height.
Yeah, he's little man, not a big man.
Guys, let us know what you thought in the comments. And don't forget...
Give us a cheeky like and subscribe and we'll catch you on the next one.
That's my bit.
No, it's not.
How fucking dare you.
Don't stop me when I'm going.
Don't stop me now. Having such a good time. We're having a ball. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time.
Give me a call.
Don't stop me now.
Good time.
Don't stop me now.
Having a good time.
Don't stop. Oh, it's too many.
Don't want to stop at all.
Nice, well done.
We're going all the way to the top.
Episode 4. Episode 4, mate. We're making our way through it. We're making our way through it.
We're ploughing through that field.
Right, gang, to conclude, we still need Rag and Bowman's help. So, if you know the man, don't forget to tag him in, send the clips around. We'd really, really appreciate it.
Please do, because I really want to meet him.
Me too.
Now.
Me too.
I think he'd enjoy an afternoon with us.
He would fucking love it.
He'd love it.
We'd have a little smoke. We'll have a bit of a chill.
And he'd love it.
We'll stroke his ego. Anything else that you need stroking, just let Kaz know. She loves it. She'll be all over it. What, mate? To say that you've ragged and boned, man.
Ragged and boned. I don't think his missus would appreciate that. Do you know what I mean?
I need your opinions on something, right? Now, as you know, Kaz and I have been doing this for a while, right? Mm-hmm. And is technically operating as a business.
Yes.
Right? And we get 4 weeks a year off, 20 days.
Mm-hmm.
I do, she does. It's the same. Mm-hmm. And you want to request a day off next week.
I do, yes.
Right. So you want Friday off next week.
If possible, yes.
Now, you don't want to book it off as holiday, do you?
Well, the thing is, I can book it off as holiday.
Right.
Right.
Okay, no drama then.
No, there's no drama. But so I can keep my holiday, I'm happy to work an extra day here this week in lieu.
So you say that.
Yeah.
So your proposal is to work Friday morning.
Yeah.
Now you drive up on a Sunday afternoon, so that's half day Sunday. So you're thinking do half day tomorrow, which she doesn't usually work, and you work from home.
Yeah.
So do half day tomorrow, half day Sunday, and that equals the whole day that you want off in February.
Well, no, I was going to do a full day tomorrow.
A full day tomorrow.
Full day tomorrow, which then would cover the time off.
But you do a full day tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, but I would normally be driving for 4 hours of it.
Right.
So
are
instead of me
you
driving-
also now telling me tomorrow that you're only working half day?
It's not, no, travel is included in my hours.
It's not including
Always has
anyone
to be.
else's hours.
Because nobody else travels.
What?
You don't travel all the way to me,
I travel here.
and I travel with you.
But this is not taken out of my lunch break.
I travel with you.
Right.
Okay. Mine is a 4-hour drive, sometimes 7.
No, I'm not having that. It's 4-hour drive. 3.5 if you put your foot
The last time
down.
you came to Wales, it took you 7
Well, that's because some
hours.
dickhead had an accident on the road.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, right.
It happens a lot.
So you want... So you're working tomorrow as normal. It's part of your contracted hours.
Yep.
So how are you going to get the extra half a day to have Friday off?
Well, I'm driving home Saturday, which is my time. I'm giving back to
I
you.
thought you were driving home tomorrow afternoon.
No. I said I'll do a full day tomorrow.
Right.
And then go home Saturday morning.
Right.
So then I've given you your full
But
day.
you would normally work Fridays anyway. So what is the business getting back out of this?
Oh, well, I'm not driving for 4 hours, so you get 4 hours of my productivity of
But you don't drive on
editing.
a Friday anyway.
But I will be.
Why?
I always go home on a Friday.
You go on a Thursday?
No.
Yes, you do.
Since I've been back, I've been on a till a Friday.
Potato. So
No, it's a fact. You can't potato potato.
my argument
Go
here
on.
is you're not giving the business a whole day's work in order to get the day you want off.
I am.
Where?
Because
Friday you're normally working.
Friday,
Yeah.
I'd be working half day here.
So
filming,
half day now, is it?
And then I'd be working half day travelling.
Right.
Okay. So tomorrow, instead of me travelling, I'll work a whole day and then I will travel Saturday, which is giving you my time for me to travel instead.
But it's only half a day you're giving back.
Well, no, because I do a Sunday, which is half a day as well.
Yeah, but that's part of your normal working schedule.
Well, then I only get a day off a week then, instead of 2.
Yeah, mate, I work 7 days a week. So I just don't think it's fair, that's all. So guys,
Right.
in the comments, do you think KAZ deserves a day off, excluding her holiday?
Guys, the day I'm asking off is to go to York, and I'm going to a Viking weekend. It's going to be incredible.
Like I care.
Jealousy's not a good colour on you.
Like I give a shit.
Just because you want to see us all dressed as Vikings.
Right, so your offer is to give half a day in exchange for a whole day.
Absolutely.
It's unacceptable.
Absolutely.
It's unacceptable.
I go above and beyond every day.
No, you don't. You barely go above.
I can go lower if you like.
Sometimes...
Oh, that's what she said.
Sometimes the truth hurts, mate.
No, it's
but
not
it's the
hurting
truth.
me. It's not hurting me.
But it's
you
the
are
truth.
just making up unfactual things to say now.
Guys, let me know in the comments if you think KAZ deserves the day off as she's requested, or whether or not I should hold firm and go, no, KAZ. Fucking no, KAZ.
Nah.
Fucking nah, mate.
Nah,
it ain't
mate.
going to happen,
Nah,
mate. It ain't going to happen in my shift.
Not on my watch, babe.
Not on my watch.
Please be on my side.
Now, episode 5.
Yeah.
What we got in store? We got more reactions.
We've got more reactions. We've got more pranks.
We got guys. As you saw from this episode where we pranked my mum, I can't wait to show you the prank on her best friend Kelly, second best friend Kelly.
Oh, did you catch yourself then?
I'm the best friend.
You caught yourself then, didn't you?
On KAZ's second best friend.
Yeah, on my female friend.
Yes.
And my male friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. Hold on. No, you can't split it like that.
I was waiting for you to kick off.
No, you can't split it like that. It's either best friend. It's not gender specific.
Okay.
Best friend is gender neutral.
Mate, I've had you down as my best friend for 5 years.
Well,
okay?
you fucking better. I'm just saying. This is not the Dan Wheeler Show featuring Kelly, is it?
Love you.
Anyway, it's a great prank call. Poor Kelly.
Honestly, do you know
Poor
what?
Kelly.
At one point, I was like, she said so many nice things.
She was lovely
as well.
Yeah, don't spoil it. But let's just say Kelly is a great friend, and also sticks up for your.
She did stick up.
She
for
also
me.
sticks up for you as well, which is great, and you'll find out more in next week's
You
show.
have to stick around to watch it, guys. It's hilarious.
We also have more pleading to get Ragabone Man on the show.
We do.
I say pleading; it's begging.
It's begging more than anything else. And I've been looking online for a tent.
Okay, what's camp outside his house?
Yeah,
Great idea.
I think that's the next step.
Great idea. Guys, we really hope you enjoyed this episode. We're on episode 4 now, and if you've watched 1, 2, 3, and 4, we want to get to know you. So please do let us know who you are in the comments, and let us know what you think about the show.
Yeah, please do in the comments, because the comments is what keeps us going. Your ideas, your interaction, we need them all from you.
You little cheeky monkey.
So give us a little cheeky like and subscribe.